Please remain standing. We will now have the presentation of colors and the national anthem. Colors will be presented by the United States Air Force Reserve Officers Training Corps. The national anthem will be sung by Shelby Lynn Sellers. Shelby received her Master of Music earlier today. She is accompanied by the students from the Rudy E. Scheidt School of Music, Dr. Alfred Wynn, conducting.
Gave proof through
Good evening. Please be seated. I'm Tom Neenan, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. I want to welcome you to the spring convocation of the 110th commencement of the university. We are extremely proud of our graduating class. This semester, we will award a record 2,713 degrees and certificates from the 13 colleges and schools that comprise the university. This brings the number of degrees awarded since 1912 to well over 170,000. At this time, I would like to recognize our platform party of key administrators and deans. Please stand. Thank you for being with us today. You may be seated. The names of the individual administrators are found in your program in the seat chart. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce the 13th president of the University of Memphis, Dr. Bill Hardgrave.
Before we begin, I want to note that this is Dr. Neenan's last commencement as provost, and I want to express our appreciation to him for serving as our provost during the past 3+ years. Tom, thank you for your service to the university and to our students. Now let me add my welcome to the spring convocation of the 110th commencement. Today is a great day in the life of the University of Memphis, and certainly a significant milestone in each of your lives. You have reached this moment through hard work and dedication, and we are very proud of you. We're excited to celebrate with you today and see you move to the next phase of your lives. It is my pleasure today to welcome our commencement speaker, Richard Shadiak Jr., President and Chief Executive Officer of ALSAC. Shadiak became the President and CEO of ALSAC, which is the fundraising and awareness organization for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, in September 2009. Prior to becoming CEO, Shadiak served as the chairman and president of the ALSAC Board of Directors, and he joined the board in 2000. In addition to leading the board, he has served as the vice chair and has been active on a number of board committees, including finance, marketing, strategic planning, building, and special events. He earned a BA in political science from Marquette University and a law degree from Loyola University in Chicago. Please welcome Richard Shadiak Jr.
I want to thank the University of Memphis for inviting me here to say a few words to you all. Dr. Hardgrave, welcome to this amazing community that is Memphis. I know that this community, you're going to wrap your arms around Dr. Hardgrave just the way this community wrapped their arms around me 13 years ago and welcomed me to Memphis. So welcome, sir. How are we doing, graduates? So I've been trying to see which of the three commencements had the most energy. And I kind of bet that this one would, because I thought maybe some of you may have made a stop on Beale Street on the way in. So let me hear one more time, graduates. Are we excited? Okay. All right, so we're going to celebrate today, all of us, a special milestone in your academic journey and in your life. The graduation from the University of Memphis, and I congratulate you all. I have a message. You are now part of about 7% of the world population with a college degree. Only 7%. So now, graduates, the question becomes, what will you do with it? So today, you should continue to celebrate. But in my few minutes here today, I want to challenge you to think about the next part of your journey, but beyond your job, beyond your job. I challenge you to embrace a teaching from Gandhi that's inspired me throughout my professional career. Be the change in the world that you wish to see. Be the change in the world that you wish to see. Now, I know what many of you are thinking. It's not possible to change the whole world. That's a big lift. It's not just for one person, Rick. But I believe it is possible. Even more, graduates, I believe that it's your responsibility. You are now a part of the most educated 7% in the world. So how do you fill that responsibility? I submit to you by living a life full of purpose and by serving. Now, folks, I'm not talking about checking the box for community service because you have to. I'm talking about genuine service that comes from finding a cause that you're passionate about and living a life of purpose. Sadly, our world is filled with problems today. But I believe in problems lie possibilities. And where there are possibilities, there are solutions. Let me give you a few examples. Helping people experiencing homelessness in Boston. Rehabilitating and releasing indigenous animals in South Africa. Building a Habitat for Humanity home in Connecticut. And know what? I didn't make up these examples. They're entries on one person's resume. She's a fellow member of the class of 2022, but she's not here with us in Memphis. In fact, folks, she's not even in college. You see, later this month, she's going to graduate from high school. Yeah, high school. And her name is Moira. You see, Moira came to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital as a fourth grader with a rare subtype of leukemia with a 20% chance of survival. That means 4 in 5 kids with this disease, some very similar in age to many of you, will pass away. After surviving cancer, she chose to try to change the world through service, living the life that she didn't know she'd be able to live, but choosing to do so with purpose. So graduates, I ask you to model Moira. I want you, no matter what your circumstance, and I know many of you have difficult circumstances, to find a way to make a difference for the better. Because I believe that education without passion and life without purpose is less than what each and every one of you is capable of. And here's the thing. You can change the world by making a difference in the life of a single person. That's right, in a single person. It's your path to create. And you know what's amazing? When you choose this path, your impact can stretch far beyond what you've ever imagined. And perhaps even generations into the future. 60 years ago, one man very important to me decided to be an agent for change in a way that he never dreamed. The founder of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, the late entertainer Danny Thomas, a man with a 10th grade education, so all of you are way more educated than he was, a Hollywood entertainer who was one of 10 children born into a poor family, an immigrant family from Lebanon, chose to start a mission to build a specialty research hospital, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, right down the street in Memphis, Tennessee. And he intentionally chose Memphis, which sadly at the time was a segregated city, because he wanted this institution to welcome children and families from all races, creeds, religion, and economic backgrounds, and no family will ever receive a bill from St. Jude, not for the cost of treatment, travel, housing, or food. This is a man who dreamed and changed the world. Danny Thomas did this before Moira was even born and would even need to come to St. Jude. And in a way, isn't that the point of serving a mission? To leave a lasting impact on the world that can stretch beyond ourselves and reach others who we don't know and we may never meet in our entire lives. Folks, I promise you this. When you serve, you will ultimately get more out of it than what you put into it. I leave you with one final quote. The great boxer, athlete, and activist, Muhammad Ali said these words: "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room on earth." Service to others is the rent you pay for your room on earth. So graduates, now that you're part of the 7% of the world's population that's college educated, I ask you a simple question. How will you pay your rent? What change is it that you want to see in the world today? Changing social injustice, taking on climate change, curing childhood cancer, securing the rights for the marginalized? Be bold, graduates. Find your passion and serve others. Congratulations, class of 2022. I can't wait to see what you all accomplish. God bless.
Thank you, Rick, for your timely, insightful, and meaningful comments. We will now recognize each of the graduates. We draw your attention to the overhead screen that will allow you to have a close-up look of each candidate with President Hardgrave. The candidates for the doctoral degree will be presented by Dr. Robin Poston, Dean of the Graduate School.
President Hardgrave, I present the candidates for the doctoral degrees. Will the doctoral candidates please rise and remain standing? President Hardgrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the University of Memphis, I recommend the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Doctoral graduating class, upon certification by the graduate school that you have fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Memphis Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. You will receive the appropriate diploma.
Chantel Marie Briant, Dr. Craig E. Shepard, Pudding. Laura Brumbaugh Robertson. Shonda Michelle Lee Dunn, Dr. Edith Nadas Pudding. Jessica Herring Watson, Dr. Amanda Rockinson Sapkew Pudding. Alan Wesley Kinsey, Dr. Andrew Toffick Pudding. Megan Nicole Lovell. Shayla Guy Kolheim, Dr. Stephen L. Nelson Pudding. Barrett Henry Schwartz, Dr. Stephen L. Nelson Pudding. Shalonda Farrell Simmons. Ray Orlando Williams. Marko Branislav Pavlovic, Dr. Laura Casey Pudding. Shelby Gail Roberts, Dr. Yonghong Jade Zhu Pudding. Mary Catherine Tyler, Dr. Denise Windsor Pudding. Sayad Abdulaziz Almiri, Dr. Evelyn Fogel Pudding. James J. Barney, Dr. Aram Gudsuzian Pudding. Rebecca Michelle Bingham, Dr. Esra Ozdeneral Pudding. Jacqueline Elizabeth Bonds. Kelsey Clark, Dr. Michael Firkin Pudding. Ryan Christopher Scoutzillo, Dr. Michael Firkin Pudding. Shima Farhesh, Dr. Rebecca Adams Pudding. Perry Alexander Hardin, Dr. Ronald Fuentes Pudding. Gregory Madison Jordan, Dr. Lowell Kim Pudding. Erica Kessler, Dr. Jason Brash Pudding. Esen Momeni, Dr. Angela Antipova Pudding. Zachariah Abdelkarim Name, Dr. David Gray Pudding. Tiffany Ann Redman, Dr. Suzanne Onstein Pudding.
At this time, President Hardgrave will confer the graduate degrees. Dr. Poston?
Will all master's candidates stand and remain standing? President Hardgrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the University of Memphis, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Upon certification by the graduate school that you have fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Memphis Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. You will receive the appropriate diploma. Please be seated.
President Hardgrave, the deans of the college and schools of the candidates for the baccalaureate degree will present the undergraduate candidates. As your college or school is introduced, please rise and remain standing for the conferral of the baccalaureate degree. Dr. Candy Hill Clark, College of Education.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Education please rise? President Hardgrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. You may be seated.
Dr. Abby Perrell Baker, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? President Hardgrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend the appropriate degrees be conferred. You may be seated.
Now, will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise? If you're an undergraduate graduating today, stand up. Graduating class of the undergraduate colleges, upon certification by the dean of your college, you have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Memphis Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. You will receive the appropriate diploma. It is now customary that you move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying that you have earned your degree. Congratulations. Please be seated.
If earning one degree was not hard enough, I want to take this time to acknowledge students receiving double degrees today. Please stand as your name is called. Sarah Elizabeth Davis. Gladys Arevalo. David P. Duke. Boston William Simmons. Elena Valencia Barbarosa. Aritoya Arioluva Aditoro. Amanda May Miller. Congratulations, you may be seated. Undergraduates who have distinguished themselves in their academic work by graduating with honors are listed in the program and can be identified by their honor cords. As I identify each honors group, please stand. Gold, summa cum laude. Red, magna cum laude. White, cum laude. Thank you. Each college will now proceed to the stage. The student marshals will lead their class. These undergraduates have the highest academic record for their college. Graduate students precede the undergraduate students by college.
These are the graduates from the College of Education. Dr. Candy Hill Clark, Dean. Maya Janae Young, Student Marshal. Natalie Aguilar. Vanessa Janelle Bailey. Jeriana T. Bates. James Keshun Beasley. Natalie Clem Vickers. Vanisha Nicole Briggs. Peyton Olivia Burdick. Mackenzie Marie Burgess. Jamie Hopper Chandler. Stephanie Marie Claiborne. Kelsey Ann Coleman. Madison Brooke Creasy. Orchidea H. Cristobal. Sydney Parrish Dennis. Jasmine Nicole Nicole. Savannah Louise Todd. Melinda Leontine Douglas. Jasmine Nicole Bell. Suha H. Dwake. Sophia Corcor Foley. Caitlin Marie Frazier. Kyle Robert Geringer. Korai Clarenda Gray. Margaret Amber Haynes. Raven Suvan Hallman. Deasha Relisa Ann Harris. Dion Harris. Shaniqua Horn. Vincent James Hunter Jr. Krista Jacobs. Tyler Ray Johnson. Breza Jones. Haley Nicole King. Elizabeth Ann Land. Kyle Ryan Lawrence. Kingston Alexander Lyons. Kelsey Coy Morgan. Paul Henry Mowry. Gregory Brian Pater. Kendra Brene Payne. Chelsea Aaron Pittman. Christian Latrice Price. Rebecca Ann Conder Price. Mary Shiraus Tipton Quach. Reed Matthew Rusum. Kenyatta S. Sears. Mallory Lynn Smith. Ashley Roxanne Stout. Cynthia Rachel Strickland. Leslie Aguirre Thornton. Megan Renee Wallace. Megan Adriana White. Chaitana Riley Lynn Wilson. Jasmine Nicole Woodard. Sasha Simone Young. Sarah Sami Abdel Fattah. Casey Danielle Arena. Shayla M. Arnold. Shay Grace Arnold. Karen Jolly Ashton. Carly Michelle Bodiford Ballard. Kendra Ann Brist. Kayla DeAndre Brown. Zaylee Catherine Brown. Trevay Jermaine Bryant. Kaylee Grace Burleson. Rebecca Lynn Burton. Tyler Butler. Caitlin Ray Byers. Lynn Teresa B. Chambers. Michaela Sheree Clements. Danielle L. Cooper. Juliana Grace Cooper. Chelsea Rishana Crane. Danielle Delyn Crawford. Lainey Renee Cutshaw. Gretavia L. Dawson. Brooke A. Devins. Bethany Nicole Dodd. Rayana Kirby Eskew. Gail Grace Ferrara. Vivian L. Fesmire. Alonda A. Fuentes. Kelsey Alicia Griffin. Emily Page Hall. Kayla Ann Hamilton. Kamalia Shernice Harris. Monica Chanel Haywood. Kalia V. Hollyman. Journey Nicole Holt. Marissa A. Hunt. Hayden Kelly Jeter. Madison Elizabeth Jolly. Haley Marie Knight. Lauren Lashley. Brianna Lee Lewis. Savina Lim. Kayla Morgan Lovett. Faith Elise Bedinas Masara. Sarah Carolyn Markham. Margaret Michelle Maxwell. Faith Tamara McIntosh. Catherine Marie McPherson. Runye Elise Mitchell. Elizabeth Annette Monix. Catherine M. Morris. Karen Renee Munson Young. Bryn Elizabeth Myers. Joanny Guadalupe Nava. Mary Jane Olds. Lauren Olivia Paisley. Sarah Maria Pangburn. Lindsay Renee Pennington. Grace Virginia Poirea. Mary Catherine Polk. Savannah Delilah Presson. Journey D. Pruitt. Sarah Catherine Putman. Olivia Ashlyn Raybung. Victoria Grace Reeves. Rebecca Lynn Ring. Ashley Lorraine Robinson. Mary Caitlin Robinson. Stanley Ross. Rachel Maria Scarlett. Taylor Nicole Scott. Millicent Maria Scruggs. Taylor Grace Scudder. Erin Michaela Shed. Jalen Jarrell Stevens. Shania Danielle Stewart. Angelica Street. Ashton Marie Tennyson. Emma Catherine Thompson. Katie Lauren Thompson. Kamitria Champagne Tuggle. Mikala Turnage. Sheridan Rachel Vasquez. Whitney Elizabeth Waits Easley. Anna Marie Watson. Erica Renee Wilburn. Kimberly Renee Wilkinson. Sarah Elise Williams. Michael E. Wright. Laura Adley Yarbrough. These are the students who have earned degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Abby Perrell Baker, Dean. Jennifer Daniel Corbett, Student Marshal. Zachary Norman Crawford, Student Marshal. Kelly Elaine Greer, Student Marshal. Kaylee Nicole Hawley, Student Marshal. Anna Marie Krupinski, Student Marshal. Landry Grayson Smith, Student Marshal. Carolyn G. Vermoom, Student Marshal. Anna J. Wiener, Student Marshal. Bibata Abdullahi Lawali. Adateo Oraolua Adetoro. Melissa Nicole Arismendi. Allison Jo Baggett. Kaylin Bailey. Kaylee R. Baker. Sarah Martinez Barrera. Justice Christina Marie Bass. Amber Chantel Colbert. Courtney Lewis Bell. Tanya Dolores Biles. Andres Bosk. Victoria Bulfius. Nyla Simone Bush. Famisha Lashan Calico. Mary Carnes. Brenda J. Seabury Chapman. Vanessa Rose Christensen. Sarah Elizabeth Clark. Kyra Dolores Collins. Hannah Estrella Conaway. Olivia Claiborne. Maite Contreras. Tiashane Criddle. Hayden Lawson Criswell. Lokesh Chandra Das. Chastity Janae Deal. McKinley Deutsch. Kathleen May Duckett. Courtney Nicole Dukes. Crystal Michelle Edgston. Megan Victoria Farrell. Thomas Rexford Fleming. Elizabeth Vaughn Gibson. McKenna Josephine Gordon. April Janelle Greer. Dexter Griffin. Caitlin R. Harden. Clarion Jamil Harris. Darian Jamal Hayes. Tierra Michelle Hill. Stephanie Nicole Holloway. Allison Taylor Horn. Morgan Christine Hennergaard. Navid Mohammed Imran. Leslie Delane Jackson. Saterica Ariel Jackson. Jamisha Giselle Johnson. Camilla Alexandri Shai Johnson. Manpreet Kaur. Bhavika Bhaktikant Kare. Jessica Abigail Kitchens. Brianna Renee Kramer. Cara Elizabeth Lacey. Kayla Raquel Lee. Graham Ashton Linton. Shalondra Lachey Love. Amber Marjorie McKay. Ramita Maharjan. Megan Elizabeth Markin. Sonia Massaro. Makia Chelsea McKinney. Katie Tommy Millen. Amanda May Miller. Elizabeth Ann Moberg. Sarah Elizabeth Moore. Tamara Zaria Mosby. Octavian Moten. Tiffany Sade Nelson. Rachel Laura Pace. Allison Lynn Parker. Leandra Deshun Parker. Di Kim Toa Fan. Jared Lee Pillow. Jasmine L. Powell. Shelby Blair Prather. Alexander Sharva Price. Aaliyah Marie Price. Angela Sue Quadrani. Jennifer Dawn Quas. Zakia Elise Ramsey. Samantha Rayo Garcia. Charles M. Rhodes. Alexandria Dean Smith. Brandy Nicole Smith. Chamberlain Nicole Smith. Tanisha Stanley. Mitchell Lee Taylor. Barkai Tok. Courtney Beatrice Tuggle. Dalia Velastro. Asia Monique Wade. Jasmine Jatera Walker. Michaela Chantal Whitelow. Stanley Carlton Wilkins III. Delicia Lavon Williams. Raven Housley Williams. Jacqueline Renee Yarbrough. Ferris Mohammed Abutine. Wesley S. Acera. Margaret Ruth Adams Miller. Rawan Amro Ahmad. Taylor Elizabeth Aiken. Jibril Imran Ali. Kamal Ismail Alouze. Michelle A. Almanza Ochoa. Marwan T. Ali. Madeline Marie Amsden. Josiah M. Anderson. Madison Taylor Anderson. Hannah Caroline Andrews. Gladys Arevalo. Claire Nicole Arnold. Alexis Ars Ayala. Brian Zalatiel Ayala. Aaliyah Dion Baber. Christina Michelle Bailey. Tamaya Monique Ballard. Emma Claire Boltz. Markeisha B. Barner. Taylor Alexandria Barnett. Jamie Michelle Baroff. Beatriz Barrera. Courtney Tanate Belcher. Leah Kimberly Bennett. Alexandra Rose Berwiger. Raven Marie Bess. Abigail G. Blackstock. Caitlin Brooke Blackley. Destiny C. Blank. Benjamin Robert Blevins. Colin Martin Bogdan. Toriana Evernice Booker. Michaela D. Bowen. Carling Dion Bowers. Peter Elliott Boyd. Nalisa Michelle Boykin. Samuel Joseph Brykins. Jessica Lauren Bradford. Casey Jordan Bray. Prentice Lynn Britton. Talicia Angelique Michelle Brooks. James Joseph Brown. Malia Brown. Olivia Grace Brunner. Morgan Ashton Brunson. Miles Patrick Burnham. Jakila Burt. Kristen Elaine Calvert. Alexis Kiana Campo. Emily Grace Campo. Jessica Carolyn Cardona. Mercedes Joelle Carter. Tiffany Alyssa Carter. Stefano Armando Casuso. Colin Alexandria Circoni. Mackenzie Brooke Chandler. Michael Bryan Chandler. Stephen Eric Chansam. Allison Kelly Clark. John William Claxton. Emily Janae Coker. Regina Renee Cole. Jada Nicole Coleman. Sarah Michelle Coleman. Jessica Michelle P. Collins. Michaela Elise Cotham. Emma Catherine Crockett. Shaterika Shanice Crockett. Megan Harrington Crowley. Jose Antonio Cupido II. Ashana Iman Curtis. Samuel Cade Dobbs. Alexis Brianna Daler. Nathan M. Davenport. Isis Sadeh Davis. Katera Yasmin Davis. Melkayla Davis. Rebecca Michelle Davis. Sarah Elizabeth Davis. Ashley De Armas. Ana Cecilia Torres Medina. Rosa Lizette De Paz. Damaris Andrea Diaz. Jessica Elaine Dooley. Sonia Riffey Drake. Rachel Suzanne Duncan. Travian Miguel Easter. Parker Franklin Edson. Labrea Brene Elliott. Chandler Brooke Ellis. Whitney Page Ellis. Rennie A. Irvin. Adil Saeed Farah. Maya Angela Faulkner. Paris Denise Feltz. Christina Marie Ferris. Kiana Shanice Fields. Monica C. Fields. Amanda Lee Fisher. Katie Brooke Fortney. Nadia Latrice Foster. Jacqueline Fox. Ayana Janae Franklin. Cameron J. Futrell. David P. Dew. Moises Garcia. Joseph Anthony Gendrew. Aaron Kathleen Gilbert. Timothy A. Gillespie. Latoya Anita Gladney. Zavon D. Glass. Caitlin Marie Goodrow. Jerica Lasha Davis. Ulissa R. Granados. Annabelle Grace Gray. Alexander Vaughn Green. Chima Godson Opara. Gabrielle Marie Green. Kaya Lynn Green. Tamika Green. Alyssa D. Greer. Bryce M. Griffin. Kyrie Nicole Griffin. Deja Renee Gross. Jennifer Marie Gulata. Daniela Guzman Bonilla. Al Hussein Hadidi. Emily Morgan Haff. Sophia Yasuko Han. Fabian Jabbar Hale Jr. Claire Thornton Haney. Zachary Paul Christian Hansen. Daphne Brooke Harris. Isaiah Nathaniel Harris. Christina Danielle Harris. Lamis Hassan. Kayana Hatamzadeh. Fatin Adil Hawasha. Alexis Elise Hawkins. Stephen Cole Hayes Jr. Taylor Nicole Haywood. Chandler Nell Ashton Head. Angeline Yvette Henry. David Roberto Hernandez. Jacob Hernandez. Lydia Marlon Hernandez. Caroline Jean Hightower. Lasha L. Hill. Casman M. Hilliard. William Michael Hilliard. Mackenzie Amaya Holiday. Jackie Walker Holmes Jr. Melody Rose Hooker. Brandon Lee Hopper. Elijah D. House. Cheyenne Darlene Houston. Michaela Leanne Huddleston. Fernicia Embria J. Humphrey. Kirsten Jeanette Humphreys. Bailey Elise Hunt. La Quinta Bernice Hunt. Bayon Jaber. Alicia Latiria Jackson. Jonathan Jefferson James. Emily Grace Hugg. Kayla Raquel Jameson. Kristen Lynn Jeffrey. Kelmarthany Antonio Jenkins. Ayana Renee Johnson. Autumn Nicole Jones. Jaticia Clarice Jones. Kayla Janae Jones. Stephanie Kristen Jones. Caitlin Alessandra Camp. Irisha R. Keller. Melissa Sue-Ann Kelly. Hunter A. Key. Michael Sodini King. Natalie Brooke King. Vivian L. Kirby. Tamarina Kirkham. Jonathan Rex Crayson. Aaron Mackenzie Krebs. Reagan Jean Lamb. Liza Lapp. Hannah Jane Lawhorn. Sarah Josephine Akila Lawrence. Matthew Tyler Leathers. Nicole Yunju Lee. Kyle Andrew Lemon. Madison Lehan Lewis. Cody Cheyenne Lightfoot. Gabriella Lyman. Patrick Javiunte Lindsay. Amari Nicole Lloyd. Autumn Leanne Lloyd. Sharadrick Catrice Lau. Kania Alexandria Lyons. Kennedy Danielle Cole. Felisa Faye Russell. Charlie Joseph Lopez. Corey Lopez. Asha Grace Love. Madison Lauren Lowry. Donna Neal Loyacano. Alicia M. Lucas. Kayla Elise Mack. Brianna Michelle Macklin. Amy Lee Mahoney. Ashley Monique Malone. Marlena Lynette Malone. Madeline Kristen Manis. Matthew Cole Martin. David Martinez. Taylor Nicole Mason. Elizabeth Angela Massey. Emily Tyler Massey. Jacob Kenneth Mayo. Cassie Cummings McLean. Lake Taylor McCullough. Kendall Page McDonald Hooper. Nicole Ann McHugh. Julia Grace McManus. Taylor Nicole McNevin. Alexandria Isabella Miller. Marlena Camille Mireles. Kaylee Evelyn Miron. Mary Ann Mitchell. Hinasha Nishandra Moffett. Kayla Ann Montague. Marshawn Ontorius Montgomery. Taylor Lynn Montgomery. Jada Ariel Moon. Annette Ashton Moore. Ariel Elizabeth Morris. James Milton Morris. Jesse Paul Morrow. Naja Aliyah Mohammed. Melinda Mungia. Elizabeth Marie Murphy. Jesse Eileen Neighbors. Ethan Wilson Nails. Ariana Venice Nelson. Narisha Monique Nero. Anna Ho Win. Anna Tron Win. Tracy Pham Win. Truk Lee Nok Win. Chaima Nouri. Portia Marcel O'Brien. Ariana Carolina Ordinola Carbajal. Adel Pace. Rayana Parker. Kaylin Brielle Party. Yasmin Amani Patnaik. Alexis Marie Peebles. Milka Marari Perez. Paris Trinice Perkins. Tyrese Rayshawn Perry. Diane Ying Pham. Sophia Ann Peer. Catherine McBride Pierce. Audrey S. Pysol. Carla Karina Parado. Pamela Joyner Pugh. Spencer David Persley. Ispa Farouk Kurashe. Ashley Tania Ransom. Precious Monique Ratliff. Jessica Danielle Rawls. Taylor Kashmir Rayner. Keely Nicole Reeves. Torino Mariko Retic. Forrest Zhang. Chanel Rhodes. Caitlin C. Richelli. Celeste Riley. Martha Risch. Wesley Neal Roberts. Paris Felita Robinson. Brittany LaShawn Rogers. Oscar Rodriguez Analco. Cody Shannon Rogers. Olivia Lucia Roman. Maya Simone Ross. Cullen Joseph Ross Meisel. Sophia Ava Rouse. Tamikia L. Rucker. Brittany Jane Sine. Flor D. Salazar. Solstice Trinity Wilson Saliba. Justin Ellis Shockey. William Arthur Scott. Ashley Bennett Shaneyfelt. Mary Kathleen Clark Shannon. Thomas Earl Shelton. Valerie Quinn Shelton. Boston William Simmons. Amber Joanne Simpson. Jesse Thomas Simpson. Jennifer R. Sims. Murray Jamal Smith III. Hadir Solomon. G1 Son. Sarah Elizabeth Spain. Marietta Antonio Spanowski. Brandon DeAndrian Spearman. Catherine Olivia Spencer. Brandon Antione Spivey. Shalia D. Spivey. Janelle Marie Stennis. Kayla Marie Stewart. Rachel Alexandra Stobie. Cassidy Skylar Street. Kitty Sullivan. Samhitha Swarna. Razan Bassam Amin Swali. Cameron Scott Tamboli. Kayla J. Taylor. Madison Atoya Taylor. Randy Lee Terry. Olivia Hope Mason. Corinne Crystal Thomas. Courtney Faith Thomas. Thomas Eugene Thompson Jr. Demetra Towers. Angel Chanel Townsend. Kenyatta Lakesha Townsend. Randy Tron. Randy Tron. Lucas G. Tremel. Thomas Lee Tubbs, Jr. Grace Abigail Turman. Jonathan Charles Eukisis. Aisha C. Asiri. Elena Valencia Barboza. Avery Rose Vanderbilt. Lorena Vasquez. Katerina Elise Vinton. Summer Michelle Walker. Hunter R. Watson. Mary Francesca Watson. Joseph Mackenzie Waxler. Laura E. Whitby. Tabitha Nicole White. Wesley James White. Alec Alexander Williams. Kennedy Danielle Williams. Samantha Ann Williams. Sandy Lachelle Williams. Walter A. F. Williams. Devon Jace Windsor. James D. Wood. Latashiana L. Woods. Sarah Elizabeth Worrell. Kimora Galina Wright. Tate Prescott Wyatt. Zachary David Wyatt. Rebecca Irene Yarbrough. Rana Hassan Youssef. Jason Shoen Hong Yu. Shania Ariana Zadeh. Audrea Renee Williams.
Congratulations, graduates. And to our graduates in particular, I'm sure you'll want to join me in expressing a genuine sense of gratitude to a group of very special people. For several semesters now, they have worked with you as you pursued your educational goals. At this time, I'd like to ask all faculty, staff, and administrators here to stand and be thanked by our graduates. Thank you. We thank you for attending today's commencement ceremony. Following the alma mater, students and guests are requested to remain in their seats for the recessional of the platform party and faculty. Will everyone please rise?
Stand firm, O alma mater, through the years to come. In days of youth and beauty, thy halls have been our home. In time of preparation, great lessons didst thou teach, till now, O alma mater, the stars will strive to reach.